spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. The human drama of athletic competition. This is ABC's Wide World of Sport.
The Wilson Cup edition.
Hello, and welcome to the 2021 Wilson Cup Year in Review. As always, I'm your host, Mike Hoffman, alongside Patrick Connors. We're so excited for all of you to be here as we recap the 2021 season.
Yeah, Mike, the 2021 season was one for the ages. There were some highs and lows, but if you were JT Louviere, it was mostly just lows. Not only did JT finish in last place, but he finished the 2021 season with the longest losing streak in the history of the Wilson Club. And I'm glad I get to talk shit about it. It's like how I get to make jokes about someone's eye.
Or fat joke.
Fuck you.
Sorry. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Now you're just exaggerating. How many games did he lose? What, 1, 2 games?
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Yikes. How embarrassing. No wonder JT was nervous to come to the trip this year.
Are we sure he's coming?
Are we sure of anything he does?
That's a good point.
You know, it's great to be here in Orlando. You know, as you know, Orlando is the #1 American city for tourism. I mean, Pat, you got 2 kids, a dog. You must have all these people coming to visit you. It must be great.
About that.
I really thought if I got a pool, people would come visit me. Check it out.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home. Sometimes I feel so insecure.
Wow, that took a sad turn. But hey, I'm here, right?
Are you? Where'd you go? Big Mike?
I'm here, I'm back. Okay. I'm back. Anyway, moving on. So the off-season breeds hope for football fans every year, and this year is no different. The Dolphins haven't had a respectable quarterback since Dan Marino left. Every year, though, they claim to have it figured out, whether it was Jay Fiedler, A.J. Feely, Ray Lucas, Brian Griese, Sage Rosenfeld, Dante Culpepper.
Wait, I gotta stop you there. Pretty sure you mean Drew Brees.
Nope, not him.
Okay.
As I was saying, Joey Harrington, Trent Green, Chad Pennington, Chad Henne, Matt Moore, Ryan Tannehill, Jay Cutler, Brock Osweiler, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Josh Rosen, and now Tua.
Wow. That list is amazing.
It is, yes, but they're confident that this time they got it right. Just ask the fans. JT said he was tired of telling people how good Tua is. JT said he wants Tua, not Hall of Famer Dan Marino. Josh said Tua will be with the Dolphins for a decade, but he also said he is a waste and wants good coaching like the Cowboys. Really? Garrett Louviere even said the Chargers should draft Tua instead of Herbert.
Wow. So Dolphins fans always think they're going to win until they don't.
Pretty much.
Well, luckily, they won't have to wait too long because looking at their schedule, they're definitely going to start off 0-4.
You heard it here first. You know, so one of the many things that makes the Wilson Cup so great is, you know, the diverse personalities within the group. You know, so we wondered, if each member was a movie, what movie would they be? With more on this, let's send this to Pat.
If Joshua Dorman were a movie, he would be the Alec Baldwin classic, Glengarry Glen Ross.
Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. You get the picture? You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close shit. You are shit. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out. I've been in this business 15 years.
What's your name?
Fuck you. That's my name. You know why, mister? Because you drove a Hyundai to get here tonight. I drove an $80,000 BMW. That's my name. A, B, C. A, always, B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
When you think of Pat, you think, does he have a penis? That's why the only choice for me was the androgynous character from an SNL skit. It's Pat. Of course, when it comes to our illustrious leader, there's no doubt. Our commissioner is Magic. So, Big Mike, you are Magic Mike. Dan Always Jarred Gartner, the newest father of the Wilson Cup, is of course sleepless in Seattle. Dr. James Corbineau was supposed to assist in this segment, but for some reason, he just never got around to it. Everyone's favorite garbage man, Daryl Pepper, well, this was an easy choice. We all know Savage has the nickname because he sends his mom to do absolutely anything he can. Lil G, JT's brother, guy you just really want to fuck. However you know him, his choice was easy. He's in and out like a fricker's wing. No one knows where he is, so his choice was simple. If you've been following the JT saga, you would know he was in, and then he was out, and then he was in, and then he was out. Then he was sleeping on an air mattress. But now he's finally coming, which means his solid pick was the 1997 Oscar-winning movie, In and Out.
All right, Pat, enough of the fun and games. Let's get down to business. It was a competitive season in 2021, as we had a 6-way tie for first place. But it came down to only 2. Let's take a look back to January 3rd to see how the 2021 Wilson Cup Championship game played out.
My bad. That video was from January 6th. Let me back it up to January 3rd.
Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wilson Cup Championship game is underway. We start here today in Tennessee, and we've got a big completion to A.J. Brown, and Koffler's team is on the board first.
We pick it up here in Washington, and this is an absolute must for Koffler. He's dealing with some injuries on his teams and needs players like Jarrett Patterson to contribute in a major way. On to Buffalo, where we have Josh. Why aren't you clapping Allen? Getting Stephon Diggs involved early for Daryl's team.
You know, we talked about this earlier. Koffler having to deal with some injuries. Lamar Jackson is out, and here goes Tyler Huntley. Koffler jumping out to a small lead here to start the game. Can Daryl and his players answer and make this thing competitive? Allen drops back. He's got Diggs in the end zone for, oh my goodness, he dropped it.
And here's Koffler trying to squeeze every point he can out of Jordan Pat him on the Backerson. picking it up in Cleveland, and here he goes. I can tell you that Darryl has a massive chub after that long run.
Back in Baltimore, Huntley drops back, looking, gonna fire deep downfield, and oh boy, that is not what you want if you are Michael Koffler, the dreaded -2 points.
In my years of fantasy football, I've learned one thing. You want to put points on the board, not take them off. We still got a relatively close game here. The question is, what team is going to come out and deliver those big championship-winning plays? And we've got one right here for Koffler. Huge gain down the field by superstar tight end Andrews. Okay, we've got Koffler now racking up points quickly, while Darryl is starting to fall behind.
Yeah, Darryl's team here with not a lot of players in the 1 o'clock games, but, listen, you still don't want to fall too far behind. Okay, we're getting close to halftime here. Koffler still finding a way to churn out yards and put points on the board.
And I'll tell you what, Big Mike, I don't know who these guys are, but Koffler is pulling these backups out of nowhere. He's got Patterson. He's got Huntley. And these guys are coming through when it matters. And that's what happens in fantasy football. You have to have the guys to do the things. And that's what they're doing. The things. The guys are.
Boys and girls, halftime is over, and we are back. Koffler sitting with a comfortable lead, but if Darryl wants to make this competitive, he needs to start putting points on the board, and fast.
Speaking of fast, here's Huntley right up the middle. No one can stop him. These are just more of the easy points that Koffler's scoring to pull away from Darryl. It's really getting ugly out here.
Back to Buffalo, where Diggs has been relatively quiet today, but breaks off a nice little catch and run here for Mr. Pepper.
That's right, Big Mike. A lot of people forget that after you catch it, the game's not over. You still got to run, and this man's out here doing it.
Allen drops back again, looking for Diggs, and connects again. Is this where Darryl can string together a few plays and go on a run? Let's wait and see.
Back to the great state of Baltimore, and look at this guy. He's rumbling, he's stumbling, he's getting that first down. No doubt, the number one tight end in fantasy is a big reason Koffler is here today. Okay, taking a look at the score here, and we've got a game. Darryl has cut into the lead by Koffler, still up by 9. One big play is all that's needed and can really swing the momentum of a game.
Okay, back in Washington, Koffler hanging on to a slim lead here, thanks in part to the efforts of his backup running back, Jarrett Patterson.
That's right, he's a backup, as in he's putting points back up on the board.
Okay, in Baltimore, we have a red zone alert. Sony Michel takes the handoff and plows his way into the end zone. And this is what's going to make the difference. Touchdowns. Guys, put on your seatbelts. We're looking at just a 2-point game.
For the first time today, we're checking in with Deebo Samuel and the 49ers. This man is a difference maker from out of nowhere.
And speak of the devil, here he is. Eckler and the Chargers are now in the red zone. Koffler hanging on to a small lead, and boy, did he need this badly. Into the end zone goes Eckler to give Koffler a little bit of cushion.
That's right, Big Mike. He's actually pushing into the end zone to get that cushion.
And here goes Eckler again, breaking tackles, racing down the sideline, and finally taken down at the 40-yard line.
Now I say we take a step back to Santa Clara. Trey Lance rolls out, looking deep, taking a shot deep downfield, and he connects with Deebo. Deebo makes a miss, strolls into the end zone. Huge play for Darryl as he comes roaring back. We talked about difference makers earlier, and this is probably the biggest one for Darryl. Justin Herbert, an absolutely tremendous season. Slings one in here to Keenan Allen. And guys, I think this is it. Koffler running out of time and players. Herbert is going to drop back, survey the field, looking deep for Mike Williams. Touchdown! That is going to be the cherry on top. Darryl just crushing Koffler's hopes and dreams. When you look back to the highlights of this game, it's clear there's just too much firepower for Darryl's team. Darryl, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Got me sweating there for a minute, but it's over.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just doing a little research. You know, won the league last year, so maybe I'll do the same this year. What's that, Maisie? It was so easy a baby could do it? It's over.
Going to my third.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Wow. What a performance. Congratulations to Darryl Pepper on becoming the 2021 Wilson Cup champion.
Wow, Darryl Pepper, champ again. What's old is new again. We're just recycling champions at this point. You know, Pepper claims to support recycling, but he still gets upset every time I reuse the same joke over and over.
Is that it?
One more. Did you know I used to work at a shoe recycling plant?
Yeah? Why did you leave?
It was soul crushing.
There it is, folks. Well, that'll do it from the Wilson Cup Studios. Thanks for joining us today. For Patrick Connors, I'm Mike Hoffman. Thank you, and good night. All right, so we edited out those ridiculous pauses, and we'll be good.